or unresolved conflicts can test a couple's loyalty and commitment to each other. Dishonesty or broken promises can severely test a couple's loyalty and trust to each other. If you have a consistent love to God, is a foundation that helps you to deal with the challenges that you will face in a marriage relationship. There are also internal challenges. Internal challenges can be communication breakdown, poor communication, misunderstandings, or unresolved conflicts can test a couple's loyalty and commitment to each other. There's also trust issues like infidelity, dishonesty, or broken promises can severely test a couple's loyalty and trust to each other. We have differing values or goals. Differences in values, goals, or priorities can challenge a couple's loyalty and commitment to each other. If, for example, one of the partners has a very strong value with issue of doing certain things in certain ways, and the other partner relaxes and says, no, we can cut corners in this area and do this thing this way. If that is not dealt with, it can be a very serious challenge for the couple's loyalty. There are personal struggles. Individual struggles with mental health, addiction, or personal demons can test a couple's loyalty and support for each other. We've had cases where maybe a partner suffers from some form of depression, and then the other partner decides that they cannot take it any longer. They abandon the relationship, and there's breakdown of loyalty in that relationship. The last aspect we are going to be looking at with respect to challenges is life transitions. One is parenting challenges. Raising children, managing parenting styles, or dealing with child-related stress can test a couple's loyalty and teamwork. We've had situations where one partner of the relationship feels very stressed because of a particular problem that one of the children is giving to the partners. That can be a problem that can face a married couple with respect to their loyalty. Number two, career changes, job changes, career transitions, or work-related stress can challenge a couple's loyalty and support for each other. For example, if one of the couple is working late and does not have time for the other partner, and if that issue is not properly dealt with, it can be stressful for them in that relationship. Number three, we have aging parents, caring for aging parents, managing family responsibilities, or dealing with elder care stress can test a couple's loyalty and commitment to each other. We've had stories where one member of the family, an aged parent, is staying with a couple, and one of the partners is not willing to make the kind of sacrifice that is required to take care of the aged parent. If that is not properly dealt with, it can create a problem for the married couple. Number four, retirement or empty nest. Adjusting to retirement or empty nest or changing life changes can challenge a couple's loyalty and relationship dynamics. What are some of the other challenges? Distance or separation, physical distance, deployment, or extended separation can test a couple's loyalty and commitment to each other. And so these are things that couples must look out for to ensure that their loyalty stays intact. The second one is trauma or adversity. Experiencing trauma, abuse, or adversity together can challenge a couple's loyalty and ability to support each other. Now, here's a biblical guidance on how to navigate these challenges. But before we look at that, let me tell you this short story. I read somewhere, or I believe I heard somewhere, this pastor shared this story about what happened between him and his wife. They had a misunderstanding, and as they had that misunderstanding, the wife knew that the husband did not like pepper in his meals. So because of that misunderstanding, she cooked the next meal for him after that misunderstanding with a lot of pepper in it. And when the husband noticed it, because he wanted to deal with the issue, he now called his wife and said to her, "Oh, darling, thank you for this beautiful meal that you just prepared. As if you knew what I wanted for this meal. I love to have pepper in my meal for this time. Thank you so much." And the wife was taken aback. And then the next meal she cooked for him, she cooked it without pepper. And the husband said, "Oh, honey, thank you so much for cooking this meal without pepper. As if you know, I wanted to eat this meal without pepper." And that is how the way the husband handled the matter, the crisis that would have festered in that family, it was dealt with. And the loyalty between the husband and the wife stayed intact because of the commitment and the wisdom of the husband. So how do we build and sustain loyalty? Matthew chapter 5, verse 25 to 26. It says, settle your matters quickly with your adversary who is taking you to court. Do it while you are still together on the way, or your adversary may hand you over to the judge, and the judge may hand you over to the officer, and you may be thrown into prison. So first, as an individual, if you want to deal with the issue of these challenges that you may face in your marriage, you must have love for the Lord your God. You must love the Lord your God. And if you have a consistent love to God, is a foundation that helps you to deal with the challenges that you will face in a marriage relationship. Then number 2, commit to live by scriptural injunctions. There are injunctions like Ephesians chapter 4, verse 32 talks about to love your spouse, to forgive your spouse. These are scriptural injunctions that we must live by. Then number 3, make commitment to God about not going to cross certain boundaries. This is very, very helpful in a marriage relationship. I tell you a story about my wife and myself. A few years ago, or several years ago, when we were experiencing some little challenges in our marriage, we came to a conclusion that we sat down and agreed that no matter what we go through in our marriage relationship, divorce is not an option. So it's important that married couples have these kinds of agreements. Set boundaries. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to go beyond this. By the grace and mercies of God, these are things that can be done that will help in navigating the challenges that married couples can have that could tamper with their loyalty within the marriage relationship.